I blinked and AI advanced another decade. OpenAI is teaming up with Apple's iconic designer. Claude 4 is finally released and dominating benchmarks. Google dropped tech straight from Black Mirror. And Cursor just gave us an AI coding assistant that never sleeps. In this video, I'll break down every one of these game-changing updates, all from just the past week. Hey guys, I'm Matt Kuda. On this channel, I cover the latest AI news and show you how I use them in my personal projects. So whether you're a seasoned builder or someone just getting into coding, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss an update. Alright guys, it truly was a crazy week. First topic has to be OpenAI acquiring Jony Ive's AI startup, IO, for $6.5 billion. If you don't know who Jony Ive is, he was the Apple's chief designer for almost 30 years up until 2019. So he was there working alongside Steve Jobs and getting that company popping in the late 90s. Crazy smart and creative guy. And now he's collaborating with Sam Altman to build hardware products for OpenAI. Obviously, they're killing it in the AI space and large language models. I'm super curious what they're going to build. They just released this nice video documenting a conversation, their history together, relationship. But what are they going to build? Is it going to be some type of AirPods that you wear, that you talk to, some type of wearable? I saw this tweet for almost like a necklace pendant that has a camera on it and can take photos of your daily life. I think that'd be kind of cool. You wear it all day. Can record who you talk to, what you do, where you go, could give you some type of recap or some type of live feedback, and almost like a journal assistant that you don't have to write down, it just knows. So a lot of cool potential there. And then there's also this good theory as well, as maybe this thing just won't have a screen. That's what I've seen a lot of takers have, is the screen is out and now just audio is in, which I think is a super interesting take. You know, as we see Neuralink come along and have more brain interface, and now we have this, which is rumored to be just voice assistant, screens could go away, which is pretty crazy. I mean, if you think about it, we're humans, we've always been vocal communicators. Voice is very natural to us. Music very resonates with us emotionally and intellectually. So I can see this being a voice-only thing, which would be super crazy. Either way, some rumors expect it to start rolling out in 2027. We'll have to see, but I have my popcorn ready. Super looking forward to what they cook up together. Next up was the release of Claude 4 by Anthropic. Again, just this past week. Crazy week. These are the latest models and are setting new standards for coding, reasoning, and AI agents. They dropped a video with some of the Anthropic employees sharing how they use Claude 4. Wasn't super interesting to me, but what was most interesting were the benchmarks that these models are competing in. Here's the software engineering benchmark, which is when a model is put up to the test across various advanced coding and engineering tasks. And you can see Claude's latest two models, Opus 4 and Sonnet 4, outperforming all other models in the game. Gemini and OpenAI stand just below it. So this is a crazy, powerful model. Same thing with the terminal benchmark, completing terminal tasks. So I've been using this anecdotally in Cursor as my model of choice for agent mode. And it's kind of hard to explain how exactly it is better, but it just feels better. You give it a medium-sized task. Maybe before it was getting it 15 out of 20 times right perfectly. Now it's getting it, 16 or 17 times right first try. So definitely a feelable difference. Almost like you're driving a new car. It just feels good. So I'm very happy with this. Using Sonnet 4 as my model of choice in Cursor. And then also just a bunch of other random improvements to the model, like extended thinking, parallel tool execution, memory improvements, and reducing some of the shortcuts and loopholes prior models had. You can see here Claude beat Pokemon, super cool, and some improvements to their Claude Code platform. I personally haven't used this, but it looks like they're trying to compete with IDEs and have extensions available for VS Code and some other things that can integrate with GitHub Actions. So props to Anthropic for another great model, saving me a lot of time wasted in Cursor using the other not as powerful models. So really happy with the results. Our third topic was Google I/O. Their annual announcements for all their new products and AI was this past week. I did a brief video on it already. Wow, who's this guy? But some of the products they dropped were super cool. It has to be mentioned again. Without a doubt, Veo 3 took the cake for me. Their new video generation model is now available in Flow, their AI editing studio for AI video. So this is going to completely change Hollywood, in my opinion, completely unlock storytelling, like they say here, for people without massive animation or acting budgets. Something to watch here, as well as they have integrated AI in search more prevalently. I personally think this will open up the public to adopting AI and have a more beneficial outlook on it as they can see the benefits of it in their daily life. So now, when you go to Google, the AI agent has reference to your Google apps like Google Calendar and Google Gmail to give you more personalized results, as well as still answering your questions about the search results. Something I was skeptical about at first, but it's really powerful. They have a new AI Ultra plan. This gives you access to the two features I just mentioned prior. It is $250 a month, so a little steep for the average consumer right now, but it does give you a lot of perks like YouTube Premium, some extra storage. So something to watch as they release those first two features to the Gemini Pro users to be able to test, as well as I/O. They had updates to their new AR glasses and their new video communication platform, which makes having meetings look 3D. This was the most Black Mirror thing for me by far. And lastly, we got a nice upgrade to Cursor, the AI coding platform, last week. Their CEO gave a great demo of it here in this Twitter video. But if we look at the release notes, there's now max mode available for all top models. They still recommend this to users on every request, but if you have a large refactor or large update you want to do occasionally using max mode, just pay a couple cents tops really for the request. Honestly, probably worth it if it's a big feature. They're rolling it out for all models. Their own tab model, which is the model they use to suggest code when you're typing, has improved, and it can also access multiple files at once, which is super cool. Don't even know how they do that, but I'm always impressed by the tab functionality. New background agent, similar to OpenAI's Codex, where you can give something a task and it runs in the background in parallel. So as a way to not delay your current workflow, it just works in the background. In this GIF, it has it generate docs in a mermaid flow diagram in the background based on the code base. So again, that's something that might take a while, have you had to wait for in agent mode, but you can just set up this task, have it in the background, keep building a landing page, and have it run and complete when it's done. Also, you can now use your entire code base into a context just by using folders instead of individual files you want to reference. This is super crazy. I don't know how they do that, how it all fits in the token windows that are provided by the models, but super cool. I personally haven't tried this out, but it's another tool to have in the toolbox. And then also the Command K experience got updated. Thank God I didn't really use it that much. It would always I'd highlight something, Command K, be fix the linting error, and it wouldn't get it. But now it has access to the full file, not just what you highlight. So I'll be sure to use that. You guys should be sure to use that moving forward. And faster edits for long files in agent mode. Can replace stuff, understands files better, works more quickly, and it now works in multiple workspaces. So if you have a mono repo with a bunch of things, the cursor rules can apply to all folders added. Awesome. So again, guys, crazy week. Let me know which news blew you most away. Personally, for me, it has to be OpenAI's collaboration with Jony Ive. I'm super excited for that. We might not see the effects of that soon, but that is my thing to watch in the AI world right now. And of course, I'm happy that Google and Anthropic are all having healthy competition with all these AI companies at once. Makes us a better product as a customer. So thank you for watching. Like the video if you learned something. Subscribe so you don't miss an update from this channel. And I'll see you in the next one.